Hello, welcome back to our candle store. It's lovely to have you here again. How can I help you today? You're looking to purchase some birthday gifts. Very good. So, what types of candles are you looking for today? Okay, so you'd like to have a look at a variety of different candles. Very good. And do you know what size you're looking for? Okay, sample sizes. Okay. And are you looking to purchase a wax burner or melter with that? Of course, I can show you some. So what would you like to have a look at first? Would you like to have a look at our simpler size candles, or would you like to have a look at our wax melters? Our samplers? Okay. So I'm just going to show you a few new and classic scents that the person may enjoy, and you just let me know what you think of them and if they may enjoy them. Okay. So, do you have any type of genre of scent that you're looking for? Florals, clean scents, musk? A bit of everything? Okay. So let's have a look. Let's see what we have. So the first candle that I would like to suggest to you is the Red Raspberry Sampler. This has a gorgeous, striking red colour to it, and it has a really cheery, fruity scent that is perfect for celebrating their birthday. It's a very uplifting, sweet scent. Would you like to smell it? You like this? A lot of people seem to enjoy this one. The top notes of this one are raspberry. The mid notes are strawberry and blueberry. And the base notes of this one are vanilla, cream, and sugar. And I love that this candle, while sweet, is not overwhelming in the slightest in any of these particular scents. And the reason for that is because I find that the fruits and the vanilla and sugar base balance out each other very well. So this one would be excellent in any type of scenario or living environment. But I would say that this is wonderful to set a celebratory mood, such as a birthday, in perhaps the living room. You like this one? Very good. I will put this on the side for you. So, as the person seems to enjoy citrus and fruit-based scents, I wanted to suggest this one to you. This one is Summer Storm. And this one is described as like a storm front moving through a forest. The scent tingles with the subtle freshness of eucalyptus, grounded with a hint of patchouli. And this one is decorated with a very simple design of a sunset and a storm. And it always amazes me how it captures the mood of that particular scenario. So just have a smell of this one and let me know what you think. It really takes just a little longer than something like red raspberry to really take in all the scents of. The top notes of this one are citrus, ozonic, and rosemary. The mid notes are eucalyptus oil, and the base note is patchouli. So I find that Summer Storm is a crowd pleaser due to the fact that it combines both eucalyptus and citrus, rosemary, and patchouli together. And most people, both male and female alike, do typically enjoy this particular scent. And because it has many layers to it, I find that it is a very interesting experience to burn this one. You may find that over the hours of burning this particular candle, that the layers of the scent change over time. So for instance, You may find that as this candle burns at the beginning, it may begin more musky, and as time goes on, it can carry itself into a more sweet and citrus-like scent. And that is very typical for candles that have a lot of different ingredients and scents to them. So what do you think about this one? You're unsure on this one? That's perfectly okay. I can put this in the maybe pile and we can come back to this at the end. So, another citrus scent that I wanted to suggest to you is Mango Peach Salsa. This has a similar theme to it as Red Raspberry, but this goes in the more tropical fruit direction, and it comes in this gorgeous yellow and orange combination of colours. Yes, the colour on this one is very striking. So if you'd like to give this one a smell, let me know what you think. It's a very uplifting and cheery scent, which again I think suits the mood of a celebratory event like a birthday. So this one is described as sweet and zesty, juicy mangoes and peaches livened with citrus, ginger flowers and pink pepper. So this again has a lot of layers to it, but certainly not as many as Summer Storm. The top notes of this one are ripened mango, lime, nectarine, orange and grapefruit. The mid notes are peach, ginger flowers and pink pepper, and the base is clean musk. So this has a lot of different scents going on with it, and I think that's what makes this such an exciting and uplifting candle. And because it has that musk base to it, I find that this particular candle can be used in just about any room of the home. Because of that musk base, it could even be used in the bathroom, when you're having a bath perhaps. But it can also, of course, be used in the kitchen, the living room, or even the bedroom, because that musk scent is what prevents it from becoming almost overwhelming on your senses. In my personal opinion, I would say that the mango and grapefruit shines through the most with this particular candle. And again, the musk of the scent is what keeps it from being overpowering. And the wonderful thing about musk being incorporated into candles is that it allows you to really take in each of the individual scents used in the candle. You'll take this one? Excellent. So let's have a look and see what other candles they might like. So the next candle that I have to show you is called Sun-Kissed Thistle, and this has a warm orange-based brown colour to it. And this is described as the perfect autumn centerpiece, a warm scent of sharp citrus, apple and fir needle. This does have a combination of other scents incorporated into it, which almost dull the scent of the fruit and focus more on the muskier notes. Would you like to smell this one? Of course. This is another one of those scents that takes just a little bit of time to really take in all those scents. So the top notes of this one are grapefruit and orange. The mid notes are apple and fir needle. And the base notes are sandalwood, amber and vetiver. It's a little bit more of a confusing scent as opposed to mango peach salsa and red raspberry, which tell a very clear scent story. So this one does have many layers to it, but I do find that the scent is very distinctively more pointed in the direction of amber and the sandalwood. What do you think? You don't think they'd like this one? That's okay. We certainly have a lot more candles for you to choose from. Let's see. So we have this one, This one is called A Calm and Quiet Place. This is a soft pastel blue decorated with a bedroom and a little candle to the side. So I love the colour on this one. This is exactly what I envision when I think of a calm and quiet place. I think of soft pastel colours that are very complementary to perhaps the bedroom or the living room. Would you like to smell this one? Okay. What do you think? It's certainly interesting. So this one is very different to the choices you've made so far. The top notes on this one are mandarin leaf. The mid notes are jasmine and cedarwood. And the base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, and amber musk. You like this one? Very good. Again, what I enjoy about this one is that it does have the base of the musk scent, so that really allows those layers of the top, mid, and base notes to shine through individually. And I find that it tells its scent story a lot easier, as opposed to those candles that don't have musk incorporated into them. I also find that the colour of this one goes well with the ones that you have so far. You have a bright red and a bright yellow, so maybe a soft blue would go very well with it. You'll take this one? Very good. So let's see what we have next for you. Let's have a look at this one. So the next candle that I have to suggest to you is black coconut. This is a classic. So black coconut is described as sunset in paradise, rich coconut, cedarwood, and island blossoms promise an evening of luxurious tranquility. Would you like to smell this one? Of course. So again, this one has a very tropical scent to it, but it is not overwhelming at all. This one is even, I would say, more gentler than red raspberry and mango peach salsa. But again, it still has a lovely layer of tropical scents to it. So I'll just let you know the top, mid, and base notes to this one. The top notes of this one are fruity pineapple and coconut. The mid notes are coconut blossom. And the base notes are powdery notes, woody notes, and musk. And again, the scents of powder and musk really allow those different scents of coconut and pineapple to complement and infuse together very well. I find that this one, whilst it has those beautiful fruity scents to it, it is mostly complemented by the powdery and coconut scents of this one. So this one, whilst uplifting, I do find is more of a calming scent. I wouldn't say that this one is an overwhelming scent at all. You like this one? Very good. So a little bit of information regarding these particular candles. The samplers burn for up to 15 hours at a time, and they are all made from paraffin wax. Will you be taking this one? Okay, very good. So sticking with the theme of fruity scents, I have this particular scent for you, which is called Summer Scoop, and it is this beautiful light pink colour. So this is typically more for the summertime, but as it appears this particular person happens to enjoy fruity scents, I would love to suggest this particular candle. So this one is described as an absolutely luscious treat of plump sweet strawberries buried in rich whipped cream, which is typically a very traditional summer scent, but it is overall a very uplifting scent and a very cheery one. Would you like to smell this one? This is definitely the strongest scented candle so far, and this is arguably a little bit on the sickly side. So this one's top notes are pink cotton candy, strawberry and berries. The mid notes are spun sugar, and the base is praline and vanilla. So all of the scents of the mid and the base notes really enhance the sweetness of this scent and certainly don't hold it back at all. Scents such as spun sugar and vanilla really enhance the intensity of the scent of strawberry in this. However, I find this to be a very fun candle. Infused with scents of cotton candy, strawberry and vanilla, make for a very cheery but still unique scent. You like this one? Very good. So as this is a strong and arguably slightly overwhelming scent, I would say that this is probably best burned for short periods of time, just so that you don't get overwhelmed by the scent. So I find that this one is very nice and nostalgic as it reminds you of summer and the typical sweet treats that you may enjoy during that particular time. You like this one? Very good. You have a very colourful collection right now. You have black, blue, pink, red and orange. This is going to look lovely as a gift set for them. So the next candle that I'd like to show you is this beautiful light green candle that might go nicely with the variety of colours that you've chosen so far. This one is called Pineapple Cilantro. Would you like to have a smell? It has a lot of different scents. The top notes in this one are pineapple, herbal, cilantro, coconut, apple, and orange. The mid notes are violet, basil, and green ivy, and the base note is vanilla. So this one is definitely an interesting scent, and whilst it does have many citrus-based scents to it, it is also complemented by many base scents that help calm down those citrus scents, such as the cilantro and the ivy and the basil. And I find that this doesn't show off the citrus scent or that sweet scent like mango peach salsa, summer scoop, or red raspberry do. However, because it has those as the base scents, this creates more of a relaxing atmosphere, I would say. This one has many layers to it, and I find that when you smell this one, you're not immediately drawn to a particular scent. So this one creates more of an atmosphere rather than a particular scent in the room. Candles such as Calm and Quiet Place create the same effect by not having a specific scent carried throughout the room, which can be a positive if you're looking for a candle that doesn't specifically carry out a specific sweet or floral scent. If it's a no to this one, that's okay. So let's see. I have this particular candle. This is Juicy Citrus and Sea Salt. This is a white candle decorated with a bowl of sea salt and a sliced orange on the side. So this has quite a pretty decoration on it. This isn't exactly completely white, it's almost a cream or yellow based candle, but this one is definitely very refreshing. And I'll let you smell this one now. This reminds me of a very refreshing drink. So this one is new to our range, and its top notes are grapefruit, orange, and lime. Its mid-note is yuzu, and the base notes are vanilla and sea salt. So what do you think of this candle? I find that this is a very delicately scented candle that layers each of those different scents so well together. I find that despite there being quite a few different scents included in this candle, that you're able to detect each of them pretty easily. So as this candle has a sharp, sweet and strong scent to it, I would suggest that this candle be burned in either the kitchen or the bathroom, as it has a very, I would say, linen-based scent to it, which is unlike any of the other candles that I've shown you today. But I really love the richness of the orange and the sea salt that complements that almost gentle scented undertone. You like this one? Very good. So it appears so far you have chosen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. Would you like to have a look at any more? One more? Okay. So another candle that I have to suggest to you is Blue Summer Sky. So I wanted to suggest this particular candle as it also includes some fruity scents despite its more calming and neutral appearance. This one's top notes are summer berries, saffron and fresh ginger. Its mid notes are blue lotus, jasmine and orange blossom. And its base notes are amber, cedarwood and patchouli. So it includes a lot of strong scents, including patchouli, jasmine, ginger, and cedarwood, which are all, even individually, very strong scents. So let me know what you think of this one. This one is very strong. However, despite the strength of that amount of scents included in this candle, I find that they complement each other very well. However, this candle does not go towards a specific scent like some of the other candles you've chosen today. This one's nature is very similar to that of a calm and quiet place again. It creates more of a relaxing mood. So this one is very unique in itself in how it creates that relaxing atmosphere. It certainly has a stronger, almost deeper base to it. And overall it has a general musky scent to it. You picked up on that too. So if you're looking for more of a lightly berry scented candle, then I would suggest this one to you. However, this is largely more of a neutral, musky scented candle. This one would probably be better for the living room. And however, as it does not have that musk base scent to it or powdery notes, it can be a little bit of an overwhelming scent as it does include so many different strong scents to it. So again, I would suggest burning this one for a shorter period of time. Pass on this one? Okay. So let's see what else we have for you. So the next candle that I would like to suggest to you is White Gardenia. And I wanted to suggest this one today because it pairs together a lot of the scents that that particular person seems to like, which includes fruits as well as powdery and musk scents. So this one's top notes are peach, berry and clove. The mid notes are gardenia, jasmine, lily and freesia. And the base notes are musk and woody notes. Would you like to smell this one? Okay. So this one is definitely categorized more as a linen or clean based scent, but I really love how such a sweet, delicate fruit such as peaches is included in this. This candle definitely has the warmth that comes from clove, but it also is complemented by those delicate scents of lily and peach. Scents such as jasmine, freesia, and lily are typically associated with fresh linens. So this has a very clean based scent to it. But despite that, I find that it has many layers to it. It can be a little bit strong at first to smell, but I find that this really carries itself throughout the room in a very complementary way due to how neutral those scents are. Also, as this does include peach in the top notes, this does give more of a sweeter edge to the sharper and strongly scented mid and base notes, which allow it to be not as overwhelming as it could potentially be. You like this one? Very good. So you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. Great. And on the candles that you were undecided on, will you be taking those? No? Okay, so now I'm just going to show you the wax melter that we have in stock. So this one is plugged into the wall, and as you can see, it includes a dipped dish, and this is where you can put your sampler votives or your wax tarts, which are the smaller circular pieces of wax. To use the sampler votives, I would suggest removing the wick and the packaging in its entirety, and slowly over time the candle will melt down into liquid and will emit throughout the room. I find that the carry and throw of the scent throughout the room is much stronger with a wax melter as opposed to the jar candles. So this one is decorated for the season of winter. It has stars decorated all over the wax melter with these gold building decorations along it. You like this one? Very good. So, a little bit of information to go alongside the wax melter. When you leave the room, I would highly suggest turning this off to reduce any potential hazards that can come alongside using one. You'll take this one? Very good. I find that this goes with your collection of candles you've chosen today very well. I'll also package this for you so that it doesn't get injured in any way on the way home. Okay, and I'll just pop this in a bag for you. And I'm just going to place the candles that you've chosen today inside the bag alongside your wax melter. Okay, so I'll just leave that in the bag for you to collect. So if you'd like to bring your bag to the cashier, they'll be very happy to help you. Is there anything else that I can help you with today? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much for visiting us. Take care. Goodbye.